history of the national education policy. It is not the first policy that has been formulated since the advent of free and independent India. Before, in 1986, the National Policy of Education was released. Unfortunately, the implementation of that policy could not be achieved. Further, in 1992, it was revised. Again, all its implementation, all its targets and parameters were not able to be achieved. Then, a ray of hope came in 2009 when the RTE, Right to Education Act, was announced by the Government of India. This was the scenario for formulation of policies over education for school and higher education that was going on in India. On a global level, United Nations declared in 2019 the decade 2020 to 2030, the decade of action, for its sustainable development goals. One of these SDGs, which is the fourth in number on the list of UN SDGs, is quality education. India adopted this SDG in 2015, and as a nation now, we seek to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all by the year 2030. The National Education Policy has 19 fundamental principles, which include, I will just mention them in brief. I have very eminent speakers from all schools to elaborate more on these points. So these 19 fundamental principles include recognizing, identifying, and fostering the unique capabilities of each student, achieving foundational literacy and numeracy, flexibility in curriculum, no hard separations in domains and fields like arts and science, holistic development of the student, emphasis on conceptual understanding, creativity and critical thinking, ethics and human constitutional values, promoting multilingualism and power of language, along with life skills and focus on regular formative assessment for learning. Then we have extensive use of technology, respect for diversity and respect for the local context, full equity and inclusion. This also includes the economically weaker sections of the society and the digitally biased ones. Synergy in curriculum across all levels of education to to facilitate the transfer from one college to other college. Teachers and faculty as the heart of the learning process, providing full autonomy to teachers in creating their curriculum pedagogy. A light but tight regulatory framework to ensure integrity, transparency, and resource efficiency, autonomy, good governance, and empowerment. Outstanding research capabilities, and at the last, continuous review of progress. So these are the 19 fundamental